Welcome to You Can Cook Too!
So for this Valentine's Day, instead of going out to the most amazing restaurant and spend all your life savings there for the special someone, spend a small fraction of that and go buy some good ingredients. And today we are going to make the most amazing crispy skin salmon, the most amazing and fluffy mashed potatoes, along with sauteed mushrooms and green beans, all bundled together with the most amazing white wine sauce. Now, is this dish delicious? You bet. Is this dish not gonna put any weight on your special someone? Oh hell yeah. And you don't want to be waking up to that next person on the next day and she asking you, does this make me look fat? So, without any further ado, let's get started. Open up a bottle of white wine. You can use anything from a Chardonnay to a Sauvignon Blanc, something light and crisp. Add that to the pot and start reducing down. Crush a clove of garlic as well as slice a whole shallot and add them to the sauce to reduce. Next, add some tarragon to the pot as well. You could use any other herb like rosemary, thyme, even chives would work as well. After that, add some peppercorns, not grounded but whole, and this will add a nice depth to the sauce itself. Add a peel of lemon. Reduce the sauce down to a third of its consistency and then strain. Place it back to the pot and then add your cream. You want to cook it down until it forms an extremely thick consistency. It takes about 5 to 8 minutes on medium heat. The consistency you're looking for is where it coats to the back of the spoon, also known as nappe by the French. Season and then set aside. Add some water to a pot and bring it up to boil. You're going to steam some potatoes now. Peel some russet potatoes. You could use any other starchy potatoes, but don't use any of those waxy potatoes. You can cube them or cut them into smaller pieces to cook them faster. Alternatively, you could use the microwave or any other cooking method. Essentially, you just want the potatoes to become soft. Once they're soft enough to be smashed by a fork, you want to transfer them to a ricer to be smashed. Alternatively, you could also use a fine mesh sieve to get a smoother and creamier texture. Bring a pot of milk to the boil and then add it to the potatoes and mix well. Bring the potatoes back to the pot and cook over low heat for about 5 to 8 minutes until firmer and smoother in consistency. Once they're seasoned, and add a bit of extra virgin olive oil to finish the dish. Keep aside until you want to serve. Next, prepare some green beans by cutting them down into 2 inches lengths and either steam or microwave or blanch them to par cook them. Prepare the mushrooms by removing the stem and tearing them up into smaller pieces. Add some olive oil to a hot pan and fry the mushrooms. The idea here is to brown them on all sides. As the mushrooms start to cook, you can then add the green beans that have been partially cooked either from your various means. Stir them round and mince some garlic and shallots and then add them to the pan. The garlic and shallots here help add a lot of flavor without adding too much salt. Season and then set aside. For the salmon, make sure you pat it dry with a piece of kitchen towel. Make sure all surface area is dry to get a nice good crispy skin. Season well with salt and pepper and rub to make sure it's well coated. Add some olive oil to a hot pan and add the fish skin side down. Pushing it down as you cook. You can use your spoon or a spatula and not your fingers. As the fish starts to cook, observe the sides. As the color changes 3/4 along the way, you want to then flip the fish and cook for a further 30 seconds. After the 30 seconds, remove the fish and let it rest for at least 5 minutes.
Flavour up the dish, first and foremost, add the lemon juice to your sauce to finish. Add a good spoonful of mashed potatoes to the plate, followed by some of the vegetables. Add the fish on top and then finish off with the reduction sauce made from the white wine and cream and lemon juice.
So here you go guys, that's my crispy skin salmon, sauteed mushrooms and green beans, fluffy mashed potatoes with the most amazing white wine lemon reduction sauce. If you like this dish, if you like this video, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know how your Valentine's Day felt when you did this for them. This is Leonard Yap, and remember, you can cook too.